It's acting like there's something in the registry that I haven't looked at, but nothing is actually highlighted. So I think time bomb is still blocked or something. Another dead guy. Good, great. Excellent. And this is just here. Okay, so that's how you're meant to go, sort of, in quotes. So, what about... Alright, hold on. These first. Don't know what I'm looking at most of the time, man. I don't know. It looks like an eyeball. It's a gray seed. Okay. An attractive gray plant. Alright. If you say so. Oh, I was gonna have a wash, but that works. And this is just a general storage. Boxes that I think I'm familiar with all those. So are we done with this little section then? I feel like there's still another like room or two that I haven't been in, but oh yeah, there we are. This is looking like the end. Fine carbon is heavy. Makes sense. Quite heavy for its size as well. No, well, that was not a decent enough trade. How about... Ah, yeah, the Antiverse gems. Yeah, that's probably pretty heavy.
Dr. Derek Mance, Cascade. Report on the escape of IS-012. It seems 012 talked one of the new security staff into letting it out of high containment. Exactly how it did this is unclear, but we found it, the creature, eating in the break room an hour later. What point it was trying to make is equally uncertain, but this cannot be allowed to happen again.
We got a lot of things to craft. Hello.
We were on the cusp of understanding it. So much knowledge lost. The Exor have secrets. Things we can barely even guess at. There is a force at work in their world. Something we haven't seen. But its effects are everywhere. If only we knew how to read it. Antiverse 2. There is so much more to it than we thought. We were so close. I'm not leaving.
Not a lot of dialogue, actually, it turns out. Ooh, money. I think we're good on stuff. I have a bit more room to stack these, but I'm very happy to head back and see what all we can craft. Because, sort of finishing off tier 2, I suspect, largely. Now we're carrying too much again. How's that? That works. I went... That led just back and around. Was there another area this way? No. Okay. That's just down below. Don't know what I'm hearing there. Might be down below in that Spore E area though, which we still need to take a look at. So we need to remember the elevator. Yeah, I guess just at the tree room, huh? There's no, like, better way to keep it in mind. I call this the tree room because it looks a bit like a tree, even though it pretty much isn't. Pretty much. Yeah, okay. It's a little bit awkward, but sure, fine. There's probably an easier way. I was expecting the big unlock up the spirally area that points to labs, next to where we got into the foyer that leads to the cafeteria, that whole section. There's that other fork that leads to labs, but it's still locked. I must have gone like right by it. We'll be back pretty soon though, so just gotta figure out how to deposit all this stuff cleanly. Good. The bullets can probably stay here. That's fine. The magnum ammo I'll bring back. The shoulder lights I'll bring back. Like, kinda odds and ends that I'll just get more of while I'm here anyway, you know? Slash, I already have it home, so it doesn't matter. Strength 10? Nothing new. We get Nerd Rage soon. When bleeding near a hostile enemy, I get more damage and speed. Specifically while I'm bleeding near an enemy. Kinda doing this backwards, aren't I? I should be driving the forklift back home. Hey! I'm on this way anyway. I should be driving the forklift back home, really. Leave this thing for the local excursions. Hey, hi. I guess this gives me a chance to see, again, what we're looking for here. Maybe if I make a beacon, I can drop that down. Maybe that gives me a heads-up display icon that I can reference. Kinda like that. It'll just be like, beacon, or whatever I name it. This door was closed. I think I might have been on the other side of those doors, maybe? But dead dudes on cots? I don't know. Maybe next time, huh?
Warning, biological incursion detected.
Right.
Defense personnel.
When we left off. Been a little bit. Alright, though. Yeah, give me a minute. God, already? It's the electric ones, too. It's not great. A little more. Okay. We're just being silly. Okay. Yep. A bit more significant. We need a bit less, like, general defenses and more just an area that makes it a bit easier to, like, stand and fight in. I think everything else can go into here pretty much. Steel cable as well, sure. Yes. Well, steel cable we can throw into this. Alright. It's just like obscene bulk of stuff because I keep getting it through the crates that I smash open. We just have a lot of it. Okay, and then poor Krug needs some more soup. Should probably make some more soup soon, though.
My glucose levels are
I'm working on
dire.
it. I'm working on it. Peace. Literally like an entire pot of soup he's eating. Ridiculous. So, what do we got? The projection matrix. I assume optic lens, liquid crystal, quantum glass, and maybe stapler. Ah, crap. Oh, wait, a stapler is correct, though. What? Silver? No. Shoulder light? Antivirus gem. Didn't I try antivirus gem? Okay. 2 staplers I've got. Oh, God. Maybe staplers are kind of rare. Exceedingly powerful beam projector usable in crafting. And then quantum glass. Maybe powdered crystal and an optic lens. Liquid crystal and antivirus gem. And a shoulder light. And just glass. It's glass. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I don't have any of these, so we'll make some. Swim goggles, tech, scepter. Okay. Glass is also something we need to be considering as well. The burner, I didn't make any. Some reinforced hoses make. Get some reinforced hoses, make a few burners, see if that unlocks anything. No. Okay. Cancel. Just a 2, that's fine. Swim goggles, a facial apparatus for seeing clearly underwater, but not useful for much else. Fine. Deployable bacon. Sounds really useful. Looks like it might need to be plugged in, which, fine. Charge shield. Capacitor, power cell, frying pan. No. Maybe like a coil? Electronics. Yeah, okay. Delivers an electric discharge when struck. Oh yeah, the beekeeper suit. Ah, stinging insects, right. And then a beehive. I need a little more beeswax for it. Requires nearby nourishment to function. Okay, okay. Field battery. That is a wild border, man. Some fancy materials out there. Car battery charger. Honey, powdered crystal, and layak essence. Energy brick. Right. Single use. Energy cell filled with uniquely antiversian substance. Aerosolized and absorbable by most battery-powered device for quick recharges. Right. Distribution pad. An arm. Capacitor. Memory brick. Circuit board? Well, okay. I'm out of my element here, apparently. Electrical pad teleports items of a similar type into nearby storage containers. Okay. The tri-lamp. Large, powerful lamp. Ominous scream. I'll make one. I'll make one and I'll put it down over here. See how powerful it really is. It's alright, I guess. Whatever. It's fine. Oh my god, I missed. What? Hold on, I want a do-over. Alright, and then you're here. I don't know if I can put much furniture over here. I feel like you guys will just melt it right away. Maybe over here is okay. Use that to turn off the fog. I can find it easier at night or something? I don't know. Because if I put any lights out here, I'm pretty sure they'll just kill it. But I don't know. So that was a bit of a waste. Jesus, making that. I don't like you. Don't like you at all. Ah! Jesus! Oh my god! It zone changed with me. That's not okay. Just running around the facility at night. Why are you still here?
I heard the radio, something about level 3. I'd stay away if I were you. Hide somewhere. But not here, alright? Close the door! I heard the radio, something about level 3. I'd stay away if I were you.
Alright. Heading back, I guess. Just jumps out of nowhere at you, this guy. Right. So, how do you work then? I assume exactly as I'd expect. Oh, it doesn't even need battery. Testing 1, 2. Alright. Yeah. Okay, cool. That works exactly how I hoped it would. Got everything off you. So what else do we got now? The lightning spear. Capacitor, projection matrix, the pipe. Actually, probably rebar. And an energy brick as always. There we go. 26 damage, high electrical discharge, sending bolts of lightning toward additional targets as well. Ooh. Nice, nice, nice. The lightning pests are immune to electricity though, so... Although, it would still do stabbing damage, right? It's still a sharp weapon. Personal teleporter sounds incredible. Memory brick. Raw Exor heart, because they teleport. Military electronics, and the circuit board? Maybe a phone, actually. The phone is correct. Okay. When synced with the crafting bench, this device can teleport the user there once per charge. That sounds insane. Bye, staplers. That's a pest teleporter. Oh, right, converting resources into pests. Right, no, that makes sense. I mean, it's a weird as heck thing, but after seeing the actual item transporter thing, yeah, it's... I like how this one makes desks, allegedly. Right.
Anomalous power fluctuation detected in Office Sector. Investigation recommended. Critical operations may experience intermittent power loss. Gate apologies for any inconvenience.
Okay. They die easy enough. And they're loud enough. They don't hurt nothing, at least. Oh yeah, that tracks. Anyone else? Or is it over? Seems to be over. Okay. That's not too bad to do. Bit easier because I've got a slightly straightforward base. But cool. Powdered crystal delivery. Neato. Right, so I was working on the personal teleporter. I won't build it yet because the memory brick is expensive, but that's a big maybe. Research pack. Antivirus gel, apparently. A cog and carbon plating? Okay, carbon plating, yeah. Just a rod and scrap. Large field research pack with inbuilt storage for radioactive and refrigerated samples from other... Oh, excellent. Again? Seems okay, though. Look at this rolling blackouts thing. Hydroplan reactors generate electrical supply regularly overloaded by perforation and other energy-intensive research, but the single greatest threat to the power systems are potentivores. Consume electrical current. IS-211, which brought the facility to a standstill following escape from Antiverse 17 in the wake of Trans-Recon Team 3's second foray into that realm. Okay, so there's no no backup thing, I guess, unless we can get the hydro plant and all that. If that is actually like a facility here. I don't think there's a button we can push for like backup power. Maybe, I don't know. Okay. It's just a thing that happens, though. Fine. Carbon plating, we don't know yet. Okay. That'd be great to have, though. I'd like that. A tech scepter. Quantum glass, energy brick, refined carbon rebar. The usual suspects. Electrically charged mace. Requires a charge to deal electrical damage and knock back enemies. 18 damage is a little bit low. There's also the throwing crystal I can make, requires honey. Seems like we need the honey and powdered crystal to, like, kind of make something a bit proper. Something usable. Honey, an ethiol, and like a water bottle. Bucket and hydrochloric acid. Plastic? This doesn't sound good. This is nothing on my end, I'm pretty sure. I think I killed all the leeches in my sector. I think we just gotta wait it out afterwards. I don't know. I needed the... it wouldn't be a weapon, a tool maybe? I need antivirus gel. Antivirus gel is the huge thing. I can make this at least. Okay, good. I'm glad I didn't spend the memory brick. Because we're gonna spend it on the tier 3 hacker. Boom. It's done. Tier 3 +1. Nice. I don't know of many places I can use the best I've got is that kind of fungus mushroomy area. I guess we can get antivirus gel in there. I guess? Question mark? Yeah, staplers, huh? Wild. I mean, dude's trading for staplers, so I kind of suspected there'd be a shortage of some sort, but I think it's more just something I'd been ignoring and hadn't been picking up, hadn't been bothering with it. The bionic legs, right, we can make the bionic legs now. Right, get those on. Heck yeah. So, fancy. That's mine. Fancy. The Carapace Sabatons I think I also hang on to. The rest of this we try to dump quick. Wherever it can. We are pretty quick now though, holy crap. Not bad. Okay, let's see what's down the pit. Then after we sleep. Dread. I also need to get some soup going or something. What do we have for soups? We have like a milk thingy. Oh yeah, I was gonna try the skip, jowlers, and doe's nuts. Can try that. And then, how about just like a sustenance soup? It's a bit lame, but I don't have much of the new stuff, so like it sort of is what it is. So, no, cancel. And those uncooked sugary slop. Mmm, that sounds nice. Yeah, generally a little bit hungry. I'll have like some tomatoes or something. Yeah, these need to go, so that works. Sorry, super tomatoes. They do scrap into the super tomato seeds, so I guess before they rot, we should scrap them into seeds. Whenever power comes back on. freaking blackouts.